Well, hello everyone. Today's topic is going to be about being followed in a store. I wonder if any of you had this experience here in the Philippines or in certain stores. Well, yesterday, me and my wife just tried to kill some time, and we figured we're going to go to this big store called All Homes. And it doesn't look too big from the outside. I would compare it, if I compare it to a store in the United States, to maybe Walmart, the width. But when you go inside, it really goes very, very far back, and also two levels. So anyway, we wanted to kill some time, and also wanted to make a mental list what we thinking to purchase in the future. And just wanted to see the prices and options what we have. So this particular store sells furniture, light fixtures, also bathroom fixtures, tile, floor and wall tile, and various things. And everything is nice in the store, by the way, very clean. So this is what happened. We walk in. About 20 people right there in the front, all workers. Seemed like there's more workers in the store than shoppers. Overwhelming a lot of workers. And everybody was very happy, they all smiled, greeted us. So it was good energy, good environment. And we just figured we go to the second floor first and work ourselves down and go all the way around the store just to see what they have to offer. Once we're on the second floor, I don't know, 10 minutes of walking around, we noticed somebody's following us, one of the workers. And I was telling my wife, I said, asking my wife as a joking way, I said, did you hire a bodyguard? Because the person was walking very close to us, really close to us. If I would have sometimes, if I would have made a step backwards, I think I would step on a person's toe. Now what's strange is, we know it's not a shopper because it had that uniform on and a name tag. I've been in retail in the United States for a couple of years only, but still, I would never do that to follow somebody that close. And the other thing, I would greet them with a welcoming smile and just let them know that I'm here if they need any help of choosing anything or anything about the products they see. And I would step back, I would say, you know what, I'm going to be in that area, feel free to get me or just wave to me and I come and help. That would be it. But sure wouldn't be following somebody to the point that you make the person feeling uncomfortable. And we're not thieves. And that particular area was actually furniture. And my wife just carried her little purse and I had nothing on me, so we would put the table in our pockets. Or the purse, you know, it just felt very uncomfortable that the person's so close and not even a friendly vibe off of him. So we went to a different section in the store. Then I guess he was assigned to that section, so he didn't follow us after that. But there was another person who did the same thing, but at least this one approached us, greeted us, he had a smile, and we went into a small chit chat, and we told him that we don't need help. We're just browsing around and making a mental list that in the future, most likely we will come back when we're ready to do purchasing. And he said, oh, okay, well, have a great day. And he actually said it just like I mentioned before, that I'm going to be on the floor somewhere. Feel free to get me if you need help. He spoke pretty good English. Guy was in his 30s. So we thought that everything is cool. We walk around more and more in the store, and once we get down to the appliances, we look at some refrigerators and air conditioning units. This time, you don't have to believe me, 3 people. And again, none of them said hello or anything, but real closely following us. And I thought to myself, what the heck is going on? And I asked my wife, is this common in the Philippines that they do this? Because we've been in other stores, only one other place we experienced something like this, and I will bring up that subject too. But she said, unless their supervisor tells them. Well, listen, I don't want to believe that the supervisor tells them to follow so closely and not be friendly. They might have a quick pep talk before the shift that this is what you do when a customer comes in, and a quick meeting that when a customer comes in, be friendly, smile, because the only reason you have a job here if the customer comes in and spends money. If they don't come in, sooner or later we close the doors and everybody is without work. So it's mandatory to be friendly to the customer. I don't say to anybody to kiss my butt or anything, but don't be like that, like we go in and try to steal something. And we didn't even spend enough time at the refrigerators because it just didn't feel comfortable. I don't like when somebody is breathing behind my neck practically. And I'm not making this up. Next time we might go back over there and we're going to make a video of it so I can prove it that this is happening. And so about this experience, also want to bring up prices. I would have thought that maybe things a little bit cheaper, certain things cheaper in the Philippines, definitely. The fruits, vegetables, way cheaper, the eggs. But certain things are not, like electronics, they're almost at the same level. And you get a good selection, many good Japanese products too, and a bunch of Chinese products, and a couple American products too. But refrigerators were about equal to American prices. And same thing with air conditions. Now back to the tile section, they are really beautiful tiles. Many of them I liked, really like exotic looking things. Some of them actually look like they weren't Moroccan, but that Moroccan pattern, very world famous Moroccan tile pattern. And I haven't seen that kind in America. I've been in several tile stores, but I haven't seen that there. But what caught my eye is what they use in most of modern kitchens in the United States, and I'm sure in Europe too. It's like a 1x1, 1 foot by 1 foot. And it's a little piece of square, almost looks like glass. Some of them actually glass product, different colors and different patterns, and they are on a mesh. So what you do, you put the tile mastic on the wall and you push it against it and it sticks, and then later on you grab it out. But they were at least, I would say, 65% less expensive than in the United States. So many things are a better deal here. But back to electronics, I don't see anything cheaper in electronics. Now, in that store, as I said, we didn't feel too comfortable because the very close up following. I mean, I'm not making this up when I say the person was really a step behind me, and not even a question out of the person's mouth. Now, the previous to this, couple of weeks before this, we went to the mall. I think it was Robinson. This is in Butuan City, by the way. In Robinson, and there's this drugstore called Watson, and they get some good herbal products, very affordable, by the way. And we bought some herbal products, some of them good for joints. I have bad joints in my fingers and my elbows and my shoulders. It's when I work out, I don't do all the way deep sets and push-ups something because my joints are completely worn out. But anyway, back to this. So we go to Watson and pick up some herbal products like lotions and different kind of body rubs. And also my wife purchased some makeups, and I couldn't believe my eyes. It's a little store, but packed with workers. I mean, so many workers, most of them are female. But when you walk in and you see, I don't know, I mean a lot, I didn't count them. So we go in the aisle just looking. Mostly my wife is looking, she wants to see what kind of products they have and what she's going to purchase. And then one comes up, actually friendly, I have to give that. But while that one is there, you have 2 or 3 at the end of the aisle, eyeballing another end of it too. And anywhere you go, they follow you like a robot. like you have a magnet on you and they have a piece of metal so they can't get away from you. It's just, again, not a comfortable feeling. I don't know if they've been instructed to do that, but I don't think it's a good thing. And by the way, I went on Google, wanted to see if this is common in the Philippines, and many people, not just foreigners, but also Philippine people, don't like that because they feel uncomfortable. And nobody wants to be followed around. If I have a question, I know where to find somebody and ask the question. But don't be on me and just stare at me like what I'm gonna choose or what. You know where I'm coming from? I hope it didn't happen to you, but if it did, then you know what I'm talking about. If this would happen, for example, in America, there would be some big problems because the people would get pissed off, just about anybody. They either would find it discrimination or would say that, why are you following me? Could be, they could call them out because it's race related. They feel that way. That's why they're being followed, and very well could be. Or could be that they suspect a thief when a person is not a thief. I'm not saying there's not thieves out there. Definitely every country has thieves. But when they give you that impression and you're not doing anything wrong, what's more, you're deciding you're gonna buy something or you're planning to buy something, it's just not right. The other thing, when we go out, leave the house, we always dress up pretty decent, pretty nice. Not flashy. It's actually being mentioned on many travel sites that when you go to the Philippines, don't be flashy because you put yourself out to crime. And I believe in that. So we go out, we dress up decent, blend in with the crowd. I mean, as much as I can blend in, I'm a white guy, so I stand out. But we don't misbehave or anything, don't do stupid things. And so I also asked my neighbors here, we talked with them, I said, have you experienced the same thing what we experienced? And they said, yes, they did too. And I said, how did it make you feel? None of them were happy about it. So it's really not a good feeling to be followed in a store, especially anywhere you go practically. They just, send the people after you like you're doing something wrong. Now the owner of the store, as I mentioned, is Japanese, true Japanese person. He's very, very kind and very friendly, smiles, greets us. He actually recognized us from the previous place, and previous location, and he greeted us. And I believe he came up to us one time and said, if you guys need any help, just let him know. So it was very nice of him. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up now. But as I said, in other places, like in America, that would be a serious problem that they would follow me or anybody else. First of all, the person would be approached, and if it's not satisfactory, the answer, then the management would be. But I know in America, many lawsuits over this happens because they consider this discrimination being followed. Right? I would be interested, as I mentioned, hear from you guys and see what kind of experience you had here. Right? Have a wonderful day. So I'm thinking, next time we go back to that store, All Homes, now I know how they're behaving there, the workers. I might just gonna buy some beans and eat a whole bunch of them a day before. So when we show up in the store and they follow us, I'm just gonna pass some gas, fart some big ones, and see if the person still wants to follow us around.